All right, we click the start button this time. Start recording button. How you doing, YouTube? It's Billy Throttle doing Cruciball 10 for the Spinventor in Peglin. We got into our first fight. Luckily, I looked up to my left and realized I missed the start recording button. So, let's go with a fresh bandana for some extra refreshes. All right, we got the slime boss. Did see an early shop. I know this map is kind of notorious for not getting a ton of gold sometimes, so let's see what happens. We're only at 20 gold now, so yeah, 22. So can't afford anything, which is usually how this map goes. It's weird. It's like they almost put like too many bombs on this map. Okay, yeah, we can still get to the shop. I was gonna say, I think I navigated in the opposite direction of said shop, but we're still early enough that we can easily redirect there. $59 gold. We could probably just hit this bomb and kind of get out of here. Not a whole lot of gold left to be collected, so. We already have a splat orb, and we like unique orbs with this deck, so let's just kind of pass here. I know the bat's gonna be the first to get to us, but I say it dies to a bomb, so. I was hoping to kind of get in the middle here and get held in by that refresh. Well, we completely missed that bomb. Is that enough to kill the bat? Oh yeah, 2 bombs. Of course it is. Alright, still don't like anything here, so let's go to the shop. Let's try not to misnavigate in the meantime. You seem to do that a lot heading into shops. Alright, bombs detonate 1 hit. Grabby hands for flying enemies. Additional crits. Decoy orb. Basic blade. Alright, we could do like basic blade. We could do remove. We could like get like a rub orb or a salt orb. Let's take this. Let's take this. Maybe it's just a removal. I mean, you know, we're usually not focusing particularly on crits or basic attacks here. I mean, basic attack buff isn't gonna hurt us, but no, let's take it. It'll make the beginning easier here, especially with most of, I say if we go this way, we'll get an elite for sure. Embrace the lightning. Sure. You know what? We're trying to use lightning orb more. I know a lot of people like it. Not a huge fan of it, but I know it feels like sometimes it gets good, and we're gonna try to figure that out a little bit more. I feel like it's like when you have upgraded pegs, it's good for bomb pickups. It's good to help grab refreshes. It just initially so low damage, which is kind of, I guess, why I stay away from it, but one of the reasons, but. I know if it crits, it actually hits everything in the column. Alright, so much for that bomb. Oh, I was confused because the run that we forgot to hit start on, we grabbed round guard, so in my head, we had round guard a second ago. But alright, well, Infernorb is... Oh, wait. I had Leshy last time. We're not looking for Leshy Tech anymore. We've got the bomb, the blob. Alright, let's upgrade Swoltorb. There is one more shop before the boss. We'll just kind of save our money and upgrade a little slower. Alright, let's do bombs. Extra damage. Let's let a few more guys get on the board. Oh, we had a second refresh over here. I was like, oh, we'll just make sure we shoot away from the refresh. We'll be fine. Yeah, we got beefy bombs doing 70 damage now. Had to double check I unmuted my mic. Not hitting start on the last one. I could imagine me having my mic muted on this one. We might be able to get that bomb. Which part is this? It's the one that gives extra crit damage. Let's take this for some refreshes. I mean, we do have an extra refresh already, but... Probably try to make it to this elite down here. Ball bounces contribute to damage. I think we can get to the shop from the elite if we have gold, so maybe we can use that to remove a pebble, which we didn't do at the last shop. Well, that's bad. Okay. I say we do have a little bit more basic damage. Because if you shoot those bombs off early, sometimes it's just a pain to bring down the last couple guys. And we'll save our money. We feel fairly strong, so I don't think we have to do too much to beat this boss, as long as we keep our health up after the elite fight. Alright, this could be one where we take some damage. We do have one targeting orb. Bombs do a little bit extra damage. Doesn't look like we freed up any easy shots to these bombs just yet. Alright, well, one tree down. I don't know how we hunt those bombs right now. Oh, got another bomb. Should get the kill here, so. Alright, if we're doing some peg buff and stuff, let's take best foot forward. And I'm going to assume... Oh, we're going to shop. Okay, we still have enough gold. There's duplication potion. I feel like maybe we take that. Let's just double check here. Whenever crits hit for 2 pegs to crit. I guess, what do you call those? Temporary crits? We'll do this one. Opens us up to some possible scaling options, I guess. Alright, well, there's Reorbanizer, so that works with Duplication Potion. So this is probably a removal and Reorbanizer. Ambidictionary, very good. I guess Tactical Treat works with Duplication Potion too, but... chunking them pretty good. So we're going to be inside the slime soon, so we won't be able to collect most of these upgraded pegs, but alright, 100 more damage. This is 70 from the bomb, so alright, no problems there. Splat Orb does decent damage. Okay, leave the rest for later. I mean, that's going to have a ton of crits on the board. We just need to find something that's going to, like, either heal us or scale us. We'll take this. Alright, we got the Ballista. Start getting those bombs. Probably switch to lightning next to maybe just try to use it to collect some gold, maybe. Ooh, summoning circle. We had just enough gold for that. 2 shops this way, but we don't have a whole lot of money, so we attempt to go to the right. I don't know if this is going to work, though. All right, well, we tried. See bombs activate nearby pegs when detonated. We like that. Yeah, we just need to find something to do with these refreshes and crits now. Now let's shoot at this guy since we already have the front guy's shield gone. We can hit him with normal orbs. Same thing. Can't get to the bombs, though. There we go. Alright, we upgrade here. I guess we just travel through the shop so we can get to the elite. Alright, so missed out on Reorbanizer, missed out on bomb damage. Okay. Okay, so even the orb we just shot that refreshed the board didn't fully refresh everything. It's a little disappointing. I thought it did. We'll have to read the description on Leave the rest for later and see if that jives with what we would have expected or... Contain 10 additional refreshes, but each refresh... I guess if it said each refresh, like the R above, like the refresh peg, only refreshes 8%. Alright. So we don't have enough for a relic. We could try to get a couple more gold on navigation. We do have enough for an orb removal. Let's save our money. Refreshing punch. There's 2. Can we get one more? No. All right. Refresh perspective. We missed out on that. That would have been real nice. I think we've seen most of the sector pieces all, actually. We would have been grabbing them, but... Ooh, there it is. And actually, that or cookie. I'm just shooting in this general direction, and I will take either of those. I mean, I would probably prefer refresher course. I feel like that's just gonna insanely scale us, but I think we have insane survivability with Cookie now. Alright, so we missed out on the event. Alright, Unicorn. Horn, we take it, but we don't really care for it. Alright, it's Ballista. So I was gonna say we should go in there pretty healthy, but now that we have the, like, Cookie... Oh, my board's gonna blow up. After I shoot Reorganizer and we have, like, the chain reaction of Refreshing Punch, I think our board may literally just blow up. Okay, I was just thinking in my head, I probably should have aimed better. Alright, we're at 92 health. I like that. Let's get Summoning Circle to level 3, because Summoning Circle is just badass. Alright, so we'll turn around, we get back to this board, we keep them on this board. Alright. You know what? Let's do Reorganizer. How quickly that got to like several thousand damage. Alright, Reorganizer, you just earned yourself another upgrade. Crits also refresh the board. We could take Sash of Focus, which I think I was saying in a previous video that I think is up at this point because we don't win a lot of them that we play anymore. Ballistas, whenever I see Ballista, that's when I would take this because I think you have the highest chance of getting a hit that's going to kill you, but still leave you with some life where you would get the Broken Sash, because if you don't know, this becomes Broken Sash, you take half damage after this saves you. But I think Heavy Shaft Potion is just going to be ridiculous. So. Alright, let's see if it happens again. Oh wait, I thought I skipped a Reorganizer. I definitely didn't. Okay, I don't think we're taking any other orbs here. I would like to actually pare down. You know, Pebbles are always good to get rid of. I may even consider getting rid of other things just so we can kind of focus on, like, the Reorganizer bit we have going on right now. All right. Hoping for an early Reorganizer, but of course that and Summoning Circle, very end and in the wrong order. But... There's only one bomb left. How else do we kill stuff? So we can get like a big shot into Reorganizer. I don't think we do. I think we maybe just have to try to get this bomb. I have to watch that tape back later because we were shooting on the right hand side of the board, but I think that like Shockwave traveled all the way over to the left hand side board. Let's see. I'm trying to think like if Reorbanizer and Summoning Circle we definitely want. Like what else would be? I guess upgraded pegs aren't bad, especially when you're kind of collecting a whole board. I don't want extra orbs though. So let's just take Sparaday's Fate. Alright, we got the dragon. I did see an early shop, so we're going to try to save our money. It's funny because, you know, we hit every single thing on the board here. Let's see, 6, 10, 5, 8, so we shoot you. If nothing else, the shop is an orb removal, but maybe we'll find another something that fits in with this build that'll make it go even crazier than what it already is. I'll take extra HP. I've seen several Reorganizers, and I've been tempted to take more. I mean, losing a little bit of damage from our base orb, I'm sure it'll affect it some, but we're doing such high damage with it. Probably Round Guard and Removal. We have enough for both. Because we are trying to trim down our orbs, so we might have to refresh a little more often. Say, just kind of don't worry about the red bomb damage. So we do a pretty good job of healing up. Should see if there's any more shops. All right, there's at least one more shop here. I don't think there's mystery shops and question marks, but I guess we could get little orb removals, so maybe we should go to some of those. reorganizer again. Yep. I love that the damage like lags to keep up. All right, yeah, let's wait on upgrading some of these things. Kind of got lost where I was at in the menu for a second. Great, more damage. And doesn't matter which way we go here. I wish I knew, like, I don't know if there's like a for sure way to grab it if you got it a certain way. It's close. Probably won't need that, but you know what? Fantastic. They just want me to keep taking more of these, but there's the hero's backpack. If we were loading up on reorganizers, we could have I mean, I guess even if we still find one, it just offsets this. So let's just take the wall chicken. So hit a couple refreshes, please. So we'll heal up a little bit. All right, so this is just a removal. Yeah, I don't think we junk this up with like any other orbs. Could take the adventurine. I mean, that doesn't hurt. And then we could maybe upgrade another orb or two after this fight. Good. Couple more killed. I like all these upgraded pegs. Alright, let's skip through Urbanizer. Upgrade and upgrade. So we got most things upgraded with just Splat Orb, but all right, please give me Reorbanizer early. Oh wait, we got a fight. I was thinking we were heading directly into the boss. And they did listen. They gave me Reorbanizer early. Alright, we got rid of all of the the ranged attackers. So these guys should be fairly easy to finish off. was wondering, I thought for a minute, it's like, is there a chance we're out of squirrel balls because we were hitting so many pegs, but... Create 3 refreshes or... I mean, this is just like kind of like Reorganizer, essentially. You know what? We can add this in too. Too bad we can't upgrade it, but I feel like that could do funny stuff too. Alright, they were nice enough to give us Summoning Circle first, but they didn't give us... Of course they had to bury it, man. That's so disappointing. You know what? Get rid of you. Gives us a crappy refresh. I guess this guy doesn't do anything if it doesn't hit any refreshes. Disappointing. Perfect. We got like somewhere for the Reorganizer to kind of get stuck. The Shockwave that just went through the board there. Yeah, this one isn't as good as Reorganizer. Alright, but all these refreshes are keeping us nice and healthy, so I don't think we have many worries here. Just somewhere Squirt can get stuck and start creating copies. Yeah, that was like, it's still going. Alright, that was a fantastic build. That made me happy. Alright, I think in my last couple runs, I've been seeing the power of, I believe it's Refreshing Punch and Enhanced Gunpowder. Like, and I guess we were lucky we took this leaf the rest for later, and they gave Refreshing Punch and Cookie immediately after. So like, we could have stopped right there, and the rest of the like these 4 relics were enough to probably easily win this. But yeah, fun run. Thanks for watching. We're moving up to Cruciball 11 in the next run, so I'll catch you there.